Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Under the auspices of the Presidency of Mustansariya University, Prof. Dr. Hamid Fadl al-Tamimi, and supervision of the Dean of the College of Basic Education, Prof. Dr. Iman Abbas al-Khaffaf, and the Department of English Language, headed by Assistant to Prof. Dr. Istabrak al-Musawi, holds an online this virtual gallery, which was the light and hope for a message that carries with it the feelings of hope for a better year, aspirations and prayers raised by the staff of English department for their students.
The night taught me never to fear the dark times by giving way to the dawn of a new day. We have a chance to do something extraordinary as we head out of this pandemic. We can change the world, create a world of love, a world where we are kind to each other, a world where we are kind no matter what class, race, what religion, or what job we have.
Ways to protect yourself against new coronavirus. Number 1. Wear a mask when you are around people. Number 2. Spend time outdoors to get some sun and boost your vitamin D. Number 3. Stay healthy by eating a well-balanced diet and exercising. Number 4. Try to maintain 1 meter distance from those around you. Number 5. Avoid crowded places, especially when indoors. Number 6. Keep windows open to increase ventilation when indoors. Number 7. Wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds. Number 8. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Number 9. If you have a fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, please, I beg you, seek medical care.
5 tips on how to wear a mask COVID-19.
Before putting on a mask, clean hands with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water.
Cover mouth and nose with mask and make sure there are no gaps between your face and the mask.
Avoid touching the mask while using it.
Number 4. Replace the mask with a new one as soon as it's damp.
To remove the mask, remove it from behind. Discard immediately in a closed bin.
Too small to see, spread quickly from person to person, town to town, and country to country, to all corners of the world. Any one of us can catch it, spread it, and get sick. When a person infected with coronavirus breathes, talks, coughs or sneezes, tiny droplets with millions of harmful viruses spread into the air and land on everything nearby. Without realizing, the viruses enter our body. We breathe them in. They land in our mouth, nose, and eyes. And we pick them up on our hands, then touch our eyes, nose, or mouth. In these ways, the viruses enter our body and infect us. Most people don't get very sick with coronavirus. We can have this virus and not know it, and easily pass it to others, who pass it to more people. In a few weeks, a whole neighborhood can get infected. Most people who get sick get better on their own, but some, especially the elderly, and people who already have illnesses, can get very sick and even die. Coronavirus spreads when people are close together. To protect ourselves and each other, we need to stay away from crowded and enclosed places and keep our distance. Wear a mask to protect others and ourselves. Keep our hands away from our face. Cover our cough or sneeze using our bent elbow. Wash our hands often and well with soap and water. And clean surfaces that are touched often with disinfectant to make them safe. All these actions can help stop the spread of coronavirus and keep ourselves, our family and our communities safe. You can follow these actions and stay safe too.
Hello, is anyone tired? Does anyone feel unwell? Tell your mom and dad immediately. We should all stay home these days. We will not go to school. We will not visit anyone. We shouldn't even play with the neighbors.
We should all stay home because we don't want to get sick. If we are sneezing or coughing, we should stay away from people. We should use a tissue or cup into our elbow, like this. And when you sneeze, you must use a tissue, and not to throw it in the ground. Rather, you should throw it in a closed dustbin.
If you feel sick, you should stay away from your siblings. Don't get close to them so you don't contaminate them. Be careful. We can catch the virus by touching a patient or touching something that the patient has touched. We should wash our hands every hour with soap and water, especially before and after eating. There is nothing better than soap. Our hands should always be clean. We should never touch our mouth, our nose, or our eyes. If we touch them, we should wash our hands with soap and water. If you are sick, don't be afraid. Tell your parents and they will contact with the doctor immediately. Oh, and by the way, I hope you are studying. Staying home doesn't mean you can play the whole time. You have your books and notebooks. So keep studying because we will soon go back to school. And we don't want to miss anything. I hope you stay safe.
The scientific name is COVID-19. In everything dirt, I have been. Do not washing hands and don't wear masks because I need to get into your mouth. Do not unsmake my breath is because in everything around you, I am very close. I am present in rallies and crowds and on non-sterile places and stands. So now I am telling you, it is up to you. You know what I mean and what can I do? I will follow as much as I can and don't allow you to put me in the pen to keep myself, the family safe. I have to be careful and be brave while wearing the mask and sterile myself. And don't give you a chance to make me cough. I know you are risky and deadly at sometimes, so I must avoid you. At the same time, follow the situation and reducing the crowd. Don't be closer, keep away from yours. By doing this we can avoid the crisis. Some of our
should be confident that teachers are doing an amazing job. And even more so, when all of this is over and everything returns to normal, the teachers will be there, ready to perform, ready to do the other transition, which is about getting back to normal schooling and filling in any gaps that we have gone through. We can trust our teachers to do really, really well by our kids. I know you miss your students, the classroom, community, and the culture you cultivated. I know how much you love your students. I know how much your students mean to you, how they become your kids year after year, and how much you love seeing them lit up every time they learn something new. Believe me, don't worry, your students are still learning something new every day. You are the first teachers to tackle a challenge like the one we are facing right now. Years from now, 2020 will be remembered as the year we all learned how to live life at a distance from each other and continue to function as a society. Pause a moment. Just pause a moment and realize that what you are doing matters. It matters not just for your students you have in your classes today, but also for the future. You are a part of a large-scale systemic change, and you are making history.
Hello, dear student. It's tough to see the light in the times of darkness. My advice for students is to continue to be positive and never give up hope. It's when we start to lose hope that we begin to struggle mentally. Lend a listening ear to everyone. Sometimes all someone needs is a person willing to listen. We all need to come together in this time and continue to check on loved ones, friends, teammates, roommates, and classmates. You never know the impact of what a simple 5 minutes phone call could do for someone. Spread that love each and every day.